On the Tisa Batey Show. Let's just talk about it. No pressure, just dialogue. On the Tisa Batey Show. Let's just talk about it. No pressure, just dialogue. On the Tisa Batey Show. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello. Hi.
What's going on, sweet babies? Oh my gosh. Y'all, when I tell you, I am so incredibly excited about today's podcast. Like, believe me when I tell you, what I'm going to make sure is that my podcast is shareable and that it's live and that everybody can, it's on public now. So what I would ask is that you guys just, whoever's tuning in, take this opportunity and share this podcast. I mean, I'm so excited. I'm like, feel like a kid in a candy store. Or better yet, your girl feels like a kid in a cookie store. Y'all get that later. Anyway, go ahead and take a minute and share this podcast. We want to make sure that these sweet babies get all the possible exposure that they can get. So we want this to be one of the most phenomenal Tisa Batey shows ever. I'm so excited and I'm so passionate about this podcast because, often, you hear about negative things that are going on across the world and, especially as it relates to young Black men. And we have some true shining examples today. They are young business moguls. And I'm just so excited to have them on the Tisa Batey Show. You've seen them on the Drew Barrymore Show. And I don't want to leave anything out. You've seen them on 38 news stations across the country, 3 national TV shows, 5 magazine front page covers, 4 nationally, 1 local, worldwide news, online features include the Black Enterprise, News One, blackbusiness.com, BBC News, iHeartRadio. I mean, come on. And these are babies. These are young Black business moguls. So everybody, I want you to welcome the one and only Yummy Brothers to the Tisa Batey Show. Welcome, sweet babies.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
I'm so excited to have you guys. The first thing I want to do is, tell you guys that this is a young Black business and they make cookies and desserts. And I want them to start out by introducing themselves, telling their names, their age, and what they do in the business. Take it away, Josh.
Hey everybody, my name is Joshua and I'm 13 and my role in the company is CEO.
Hello everybody, my name is Isaiah and I'm 11 years old and I'm the CMO.
What's up guys, my name is Caleb, I'm 9 years old and I'm the COO.
Hello Cookie Monsters, my name is Micah, I'm 7 years old and I'm the CFO.
And all together, we are
the Yummy Brothers!
My God! I freaking love it. I mean, guys, here you have it. the one and only Yummy Brothers. Here to talk to you guys and inspire you guys today on the Tisa Batey Show. I am just so proud of all you guys and so looking forward to learning from you, even at the age of 29 and holding that I am. I am looking forward to learning from you guys today and everybody. I mean, if this doesn't inspire you, I really don't know what will. First of all, I want to ask you this question. I'm curious to know how you guys came up with the name Yummy Brothers. So whoever wants to tackle it.
Well, how we came up with the name Yummy Brothers is it was basically a no-brainer. The cookies were yummy and we were all brothers. So it was an easy name, Yummy Brothers.
Wow. And there you have it. That's how they came up with the name Yummy Brothers. I love it. So I have one more question for you, and I don't know who wants to tackle this, whoever wants to. But, we have so many different cookie companies out there, Great American Cookie and, what is it, Pillsbury, and I mean, all kind of different cookie companies out there. I'd like for you to tell our viewers what separates or differentiates your brand and your cookies from any other cookie company out there.
Well, our cookies are homemade and they're made by 4 happy brothers who love to make our cookies with love. All natural ingredients.
Wow. Okay. All natural ingredients. That's wonderful. So what you're saying is for those who like a gluten-free lifestyle, and let me turn this down. For those who like, do you make gluten-free? Do you make vegetarian? Tell us a little bit more about your cookies that you offer.
Well, we offer cookies for vegans. Then we also have dog treats. That's something else that new. So we also
Oh, wow. Dog treats. So you have dog treat cookies.
Yep, for your furry friends.
Wow.
If you're able to enjoy a yummy, tasty cookie, why should your dog not be able to enjoy one?
You know what, Josh? You're absolutely right. If you can enjoy them, then by all means, why shouldn't your pets be able to enjoy yummy cookies? That's awesome. I don't know that I've heard of a cookie company, and I could be wrong, but I don't know that I've ever heard of a cookie company offering dog cookies as well. So that's certainly something different that this company is offering. And just let me also put out there, guys, you see them, this is a Black-owned company. And, I like to support all businesses, but by and large, I definitely love to support our Black-owned businesses. And I have tasted the cookies. I don't know if you guys have any available to show, but I have tasted the cookies. And the cookies are so good, they actually make your tongue want to slap your brains out. Just think about that. Marinate on that for just a second. That's how good these cookies are. Absolutely phenomenal. Well, of course, I have another question for you. With you guys being so young, you're all just such beautiful, sweet babies. I want to know how difficult it was for you to sacrifice some of your youth, all of your youth, when other kids are out running around, playing, riding bikes, playing different sports, hanging out with friends, you guys are building an empire. I want to know how difficult it was for you to sacrifice your youth in order to build this phenomenal business.
Well, actually, we wouldn't call it sacrificing our youth because we still get to do all the things we like to do. play the game, go fishing, go swimming, ride our bikes, and golfing. But the only thing we had to learn how to do was prioritize our time because we had to break out enough time from the fun stuff we did to put it into the business so we could help the brand grow.
How do you do that? I mean, I'm speechless right now. But how, as such young kids, how are you able to do that? I mean,
Well,
because I know so many people are watching and wondering, like, how do you do that? How do you learn to really prioritize? How do you give up your fun time in order to run a business like this?
Well, really, it's simple, really. We wake up, we get on class, and we stay on there for 8 hours. Then we have 2 hours to do our homework. And while we're doing that, we have our 10 employees and our mom and dad, and they handle all the back end orders and they handle the cookie orders that we get.
So while you guys are still able to be children, you have some adults in the picture who are able to help you out and make sure that the business is maintained while you're still able to be kids.
Yep.
That's absolutely awesome. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you guys, I am, you know, I'm so inspired by these young fellas. And I'm so proud of them. And I have the utmost respect for their parents who, saw something great in them and said, you know what, this is not going to be your typical family. We are going to create wealth in our families, and we're going to leave an inheritance for not only our children, but for our children's children. And hats off to your parents who obviously have put in a lot of time and invested a lot of time in your youth and in your business to set you up for success. Many times we fail as parents at that. And, I know that we do what we know, but it's certainly inspiring to see someone or parents who said, we want better for our children. And so we're willing to invest and sacrifice even our personal time to help you guys get to where you need to be. I think that's just absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so you sort of answered my question in what does a typical day look like for you guys? So, like, what time do you guys actually have to get up in the mornings? What time do you go to bed at night?
well, us three right here, we go to bed at 8:30, and we usually wake up around 8 o'clock to go to school. And what time do you wake up?
And I wake up at 8:30 to get on the bus to go to school.
Gotcha. And so when you're at school, you're having your typical kid day. And then when you come home after school, you're doing your homework. And then at that time, do you dive into the business? How involved are you guys in the business aspect of it?
Well, when we get back from school, what we do is when we come back and we do our homework, we go to the back end of the website and we'll check and make sure that the customers paid, and we give them a call, that the customers who ordered them, and see how they like their cookies and just get real responses from them and real advice from them on how they like the cookies.
Oh, wow. Now that's different. So, in my opinion, that probably more so than anything differentiates you from other cookie businesses. I mean, I don't ever remember being out at the mall and purchasing cookies or anywhere and purchasing, many products and having the business owners themselves actually call me and ask me, hey, Miss Batey, did you enjoy the cookies? Did you enjoy the body lotions? Did you enjoy whatever? That's not something that typically happens. So I mean, hats off to you guys. That's customer service at its finest. And I'm confident that that is how you guys have grown as fast as you've grown. As a matter of fact, tell the viewers, how long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for 4 years now.
Wow. Awesome. Do you have any regrets? No turning back?
Nope,
No regrets.
no turning back. It blew up now, and we're gonna keep it running.
Absolutely. So now this is one of Tisa's shorter podcasts. I'm going to get to some of these comments, and I do want to read some of the comments before we get off here. But I want to know, what words of encouragement or what advice you guys can offer other aspiring young kidpreneurs who want to be where you are today. What advice can you offer them?
Well, the advice I would give to young entrepreneurs that want to start a business is that you have to take risks to get ahead in business, because when you're first starting a business, you could get into tens and thousands of dollars of debt if you don't spend your money on the right thing. So only spend your money on the things you need.
Also,
Wow. Go ahead, Josh.
also some advice that I would give to young entrepreneurs or people that want to be entrepreneurs is that you have to know your business like the back of your hand. So that way you'll be able to handle all the inquiries that you get from other businesses, and you're able to do the things that your business provides.
And
Wow.
you have to have a good attitude. If you don't have
Ooh,
an attitude, people will not buy your cookies.
that is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to catch you guys off guard. And I know that you guys are prepared for this question. But I want to know, if we were in an elevator riding from the first floor to the 10th floor, can any of you guys give me an elevator pitch on your business and why I would invest in or purchase your cookies over anybody else's? Do you guys have an elevator pitch?
Well, yes, we actually do. Our elevator pitch is, "Excuse me, how are you doing today?" The customer gives the response. Then we say how we are doing today. Then we go into detail about how good the cookies are, how they're gourmet and no added preservatives, and we ask them, do they want to buy some cookies? And they say yes or no. But when people say no, that means they'll always turn back around and come back.
I love it. Guys, these guys are, I mean, what can you say? What can you say? They render me completely speechless. I knew you would be prepared for that unanticipated question about an elevator pitch. I mean, just look at these sweet babies. They are young, bright, intelligent, determined. It's just, I'm telling you, it's a sight to see. Right now, if you guys don't mind, I want to read a few of the comments because our listeners make the Tisa Batey show. And we actually want to engage and interact with them during this podcast. So, hey, Latanya. Latanya says, hey. And Latanya Rogers says she loves your energy. I couldn't agree with her anymore. And just like Caleb said, I think it was Caleb who said, you have to have the right attitude in order to be successful. And that's what we see from the Yummy Brothers. And I agree with you, Latanya. I love their energy. Garen Clark says, awesome to see young fellas on the right track. Could not agree with you more. Garen also asked, what flavors do you guys offer in dog treats?
Well, in dog treats, we have peanut butter oatmeal. Then there's peanut butter and just oatmeal without the bananas. Then there's a banana and oatmeal.
Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. So let me ask you, are the dog treats edible for humans as well? or is there something in there that just specifies that they are only for dogs? I mean, because they sound so delicious. Are they edible for us as well?
Well, yes, they are edible for humans, but they might taste a little nasty because our taste buds are different from dogs. So,
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So Latanya Rogers asks, how many different cookies do you guys have currently?
We have over 50 varieties of flavors.
Oh my gosh. Can you name off a few for us?
Well, we have flavors like chocolate chip, M&M chocolate chip, snickerdoodle, cookies and cream, Two-Face, and there's many more.
That sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So, G. Clark says, who came up with the idea to bake cookies? They are going to be in history along with the Water Boys from the A. You guys are definitely going to go down in history. Who came up with the idea to bake cookies?
All of us did.
All of us. Wow. Okay. So, Latanya Rogers says, kudos to the parents. Wonderful job. Um, Tammy Smith says, calling the customer to get their feedback is really outside the box. That's going over and beyond the typical expectations of customer service. So my hat's off to you guys. If I ever got a call from, a business after I made a purchase, whatever that purchase was, just to say, Miss Batey, are you satisfied? Is there anything that we can do? We just want to call and make sure that you're satisfied with our product. I'm telling you, they would have a customer for life. Latanya Rogers asked, do you guys have any other businesses that you want to go into in the future, or no? You just want to stick with what you have?
but we actually have another business called Kidpreneur Expo. And Kidpreneur Expo is an online marketing platform that helps kids start businesses.
You are so freaking amazing. I mean, just listen to how articulate these babies are. And G. Clark says, where are you guys located?
Well, you can find us on www.yummybrothers.com, but we're a company based out of Atlanta.
Wow. So if anybody wants to order your cookies, they can go to www.yummybrothers.com and place their orders. How long can they anticipate it will take before their orders reach them?
2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days. Okay, so you guys have heard it. You guys have met the one and only Yummy Brothers, and you guys have heard their story. I could talk to these guys forever. I mean, they are just so incredibly phenomenal to me. But you guys have heard their story. You've heard their plight. And now you know how to reach them. Again, www.yummybrothers.com. And that's YUMMY brothers.com. We just want to thank you guys. Is there, before we end this podcast, is there anything else that you guys want to say to the Tisa Batey viewers today? Thank you guys so much for being on.
Thank you, Miss Batey.
And also, I have something to say. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Yummy Brothers.
You've heard it. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Yummy Brothers. Oh my gosh, these guys are amazing. If not for the taste of the cookies, and the cookies are quite tasty, support them because of how sweet and beautiful and intelligent, dedicated they are. These are the types of young men that we need to inspire the future generation. So thank you, Yummy Brothers. We're getting ready to get out of here. Again, I don't have my DJ with me, but I'm producing today. So we are going to go out. Let's talk about it. dance with me.
On the Tisa Batey Show. Let's just talk about it. No pressure.
Hey, get it, sweet babies.
On the Tisa Batey Show. Let's just talk about it. No pressure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.